How to lose weight without hating the process. Hey team, and welcome to this week's episode of The Inspired Show, the show that is dedicated to helping you become the best version of yourself, mentally as well as physically. In this week's episode, we're going to run through how you can make the journey more enjoyable and long-lasting without hating every minute of it. But before we delve into it, if you've not done this already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It means you stay updated with every single episode we drop every single week. Smash a like on this video if you find it helpful. Share it with somebody who may benefit, and don't forget to let me know any big takeaways in the comments down below as well. This week's episode is all about starting to enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. Because if you don't enjoy it, then guess what? You're going to find it very, very difficult to stick to. We're going to go through how to ditch the all or nothing mindset. We're going to go through how to enjoy the journey, not just the result. We're going to teach you how to build a better structure around food, movement, and your mindset. But most importantly, shifting your mindset from what to cut to what actually build into a sustainable lifestyle. Most people don't fail because they're lazy or lack willpower. They fail because the plan they're trying to follow is not built for them, it's built to break them. And it all lies in this all or nothing mindset that we are striving to achieve. And the thing with the all or nothing mindset is it will never work long term. I'm sure many of you guys, as I've done in the past, have made the same mistake of going all in on a Monday where you're trying to eat super healthy, be on it, hit your gym sessions, and then life gets busy, it gets chaotic, it gets stressful, things start going wrong, and that's when we start to fail. We start slipping up with our food, slipping up with our training, and we get into the mindset, well, I've already ruined it now, I'll start again next week, even before the week has even finished. It's this all or nothing mindset that's keeping us stuck, because this type of thinking, it's only built for perfect days. But life isn't perfect, as I'm sure you know. Things are going to get in the way. So in order to be successful, what we need to do is make sure that we are planning for busy days, anticipating there will be setbacks, understanding there will be slip-ups, and building awareness around that, and acknowledging it's not just having the slip-up that's the issue, it's the self-sabotage after that's the issue. Think about it like this. Have you ever stubbed your little toe? Pretty painful, right? Now, after you stubbed that little toe, what would you then do? Would you rub that toe? Maybe swear of what you've stubbed it on? Or would you then proceed to stub all your other toes? Because you've already slipped up and stubbed one toe, you might as well stub all your other toes. You wouldn't, because you don't have this all or nothing mindset in other aspects of your life. So why should we have it with our food, with our movement, with our mindset? So once we start ditching this all or nothing mindset and understanding when to push and when to pull, that's the first step in building a better journey for ourselves. Secondly, we need to learn how to enjoy the journey, not just the result. Focus on the efforts over the outcome. Because if your only dopamine hit is seeing a loss on the scales, then you are doomed to fail. Because weight loss then becomes a chore. Then you feel like you have to do it. No wonder you're burning out and hating the process. But what if the journey actually felt good? That's when real change becomes effortless. So instead of just focusing on that number on the scales, actually focus on other things that bring you joy. For example, getting a little bit stronger in the gym, walking a little bit further without getting out of breath, your clothes starting to feel looser, having better quality time with your loved ones. Once you start celebrating these wins and getting enjoyment out of these wins, guess what? You start building consistency, new behaviors, and new habits, and then it doesn't become so much of a chore. Thirdly, build more structure around your food, your movement, and your mindset. Because if you're focusing solely on motivation, again, it's going to lead to failure. Because motivation, it comes and goes. It's great when it's there, but 9 times out of 10, it isn't there, and it's going to be impacted by so many little things, such as how you're feeling, how well you've slept, your stress levels. So we cannot rely on that. When it comes to your food, eat the foods you enjoy. Look at the type of meals that you like and ask yourself, how can I make it more nutrient dense to fit into the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is 80% of the time more nutrient dense foods, 20% of the time less nutrient dense foods. That balance will make it enjoyable and not as restrictive. But again, in that 80%, they don't have to be boring, bland foods. Otherwise, that will set you up to fail. So for example, I absolutely love burger and chips. Now, a lot of people look at burger and chips and think it's not necessarily a food that you'd eat to stay fit and healthy. But let's look at it this way. Get yourself some lean mince or buy some lean mince burgers. Get yourself some potatoes, chop them up yourself, season them, a bit of oil or some fry light, put them in the air fryer, cook them. Get a bun, or even if you want to save calories, maybe a thin bun, or maybe put it into a wrap. Bit of side salad. What you've got there is a nutrient dense burger and chips meal. And you can apply the same thinking to all the meals you enjoy, whether it's curries, chilies, whatever they may be. That's how you're gonna be looking at food, okay? Not boring, bland food that you absolutely resent eating, which leaves you craving overindulgent foods all the time. And then 20% of the time, use that flexibility to then have a takeout, have a bit of chocolate in accordance with your goals. And again, it's going to make it 10 times easier for yourself. When it comes to your movement, again, you've got to make it enjoyable. Whilst there will be some optimal training ways in terms of getting stronger, getting fitter, ultimately you've got to enjoy it. So if you don't enjoy going for a run, don't try and force yourself to go for a run. You might enjoy going on a bike instead, or you might enjoy a Zumba class or a home workout. Like, find things that get your body moving, get you slightly out of breath, and then build upon that. And again, do not focus on the weight loss aspect of things. Focus on what it gives you. It gives you the energy, the flexibility, the strength, longevity. And when you start looking from that point of view, it will make you feel better. It'll make you feel good. And then from a mindset point of view, you've got to get into the right way of thinking. Think about that future version of yourself. Who is the person that you want to become? And then do things that make you feel good, okay? Catching up with loved ones, getting some fresh air, doing some self-care. Like, these things, if you can get a habit of doing it, will allow you to enjoy the journey much more. It'll allow you to manage your stress, reduce those cravings, and I guarantee you it'll be a game changer for you. And lastly, shift from the mindset of what do I need to cut out to what can I build into my journey. This is a big mistake I see so many people making. Everyone starts their journey by slashing calories, cutting out the chocolates, cutting out the crisps, skipping social events. And this restriction, it's a ticking time bomb. Instead, ask yourself, what do I need to feel more in control? So instead of taking things away to begin with, ask yourself, what can I add in? Is it a bit more protein? Is it a bit more hydration? Is it maybe having an earlier night's sleep? We're not here to punish ourselves into a smaller body. We're here to build ourselves into a stronger, more resilient, more confident version of ourselves. And we can't do that by breaking ourselves down. We can only do that by building ourselves up step by step. And the fastest way to do that and lose the weight is not through hating yourself, it's through building yourself up. Now, if this hit home and you're done with diet culture, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we post videos like this every single week, helping you change your mindset around getting into shape. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Hopefully, this really helped you move forward in the right direction. If you've got any questions or big takeaways, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out all our social media pages where we post content every single day, plus link to our exclusive community for 65p a day, where you'll get bespoke coaching to help you achieve your goal. Until next week, guys, have an absolutely amazing day.